Hey guys, welcome to a video on the channel. I know I'm not even gonna say the usual, I know it's been a while, or I know I haven't been consistent. Like I said that a lot of times already. I'm not even gonna say it again because it probably will be a sort of long time after this video before I post another one. But it is nice to talk to you guys again. As usual, I've been busy with college and stuff, and you know, every time I'm doing work and all that stuff, I'm just like, dang, bro, I want to upload. But I don't even know what I want to upload, because I'll literally sit in front of the camera and be like, dang, I want to play a game, but I don't know which gaming mood I'm in, because I probably won't be in a Resident Evil 2 mood or a FNAF 2 mood, being rage baited by those freaking animatronics. But I wanted to make some, so this is kind of like, I know vlogs, you're probably usually like walking around, just that in the third day in my life. Like one of my friends, asked, what do you usually do in a vlog? She definitely pitched me some good ideas. I'm like, okay, that sounds like some good ideas. Just sucks that I'm very in the house type of person, but I'm getting out of that.
Stop the cap.
Trying to get out of that. But so this is technically me trying out my first vlog or whatever. And the first vlog is kind of me just telling y'all how college life has been for me so far, the college experience. And while I'm doing that, we're kind of building the GOAT. Well, he's not the GOAT, but he's my favorite Hashira. So we're gonna be building Sinemi while I'm ranting about the college experience. Yo, why is this junk low-key? It looks a little complicated. What? Excuse me? Yeah, we're gonna be here a while. Okay, so I have the map right here, so we're gonna, oh, I don't even know where to start. The thing about it that makes this kind of hard, the pieces are so small, so like one little mishap, everything just low-key, I don't know, it's hard to control these small things with my fingers, bro. Mind you, my hands are not even big, but I digress. The college experience. I'll be honest, I wasn't really expecting, or I didn't know what to expect when coming to college. But am I happy with the college experience so far? Absolutely not. It's not like what everybody would like, how people would always endorse, or would endorse even be the word. Everybody always talks about how it's great and all that. And essentially you do make your own college experience. That is true, but you're gonna make it pertaining to like, the type of person you are. And I'm not a partying person, always going out person. Like I'll probably go to, Barnes and Noble or something, or if my friends ask me, I'll go out somewhere with them or even hang out at their house. But overall, the college experience is not all it's made out to be. Only for me, because I'm just not a very extremely social person. So I'm not gonna say, don't go to college, it's bad. I'm not saying that, guys. Like, essentially, college does have a lot of benefits and whatnot. But I digress. Okay, guys, we're actually getting somewhere. I know it doesn't look like much, but man, this alone took me like 4 minutes. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, it's not a skill issue. It's purely because like the pieces are so darn small. But we got it in the bag, don't even worry about it. Okay, we're still making very good progress, but we're gonna pause for a little bit because I do want to talk to y'all. What did I already say about the college experience? Yeah, I'm not really a outdoorsy person. So like, there's definitely a lot of people that's just like, woohoo, college and all this. Me, I'm just like, dang, 4 more freaking years of school. Like, I've never, in all my years of, going to school, which has been what, 12 plus 2, 14 years, I guess, maybe, something like that. Not once have I said I've liked school. I don't think. I've always been like boring. I hate school. I don't like it. This, that, and the third. The only good parts about school was literally going there to see my friends. And like even if field trips would only be fun if my friends were there. They're not there. Anywho, skedaddle. I'm not going to that field trip. Like, school has never been a like of mine. I've never really liked school. And after a certain point in time, school just kind of drains you. It tires you. And that happened in what, 6th or 7th grade. After a while, I was just falling asleep in class. Now, I didn't fail any classes. I have not failed one class. And I'm not going to say yet, because I'm not going to fail any classes. Let me stop. I'm not going to fail any classes. It's definitely been hard, but like after middle school, I've sort of had a challenge. I guess high school was pretty much a challenge. But like by high school, I was just so tired of it all. Like I was, almost every class I have slept in high school. Except, no. I found some way to sleep in all my classes. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, I've passed all my classes, but after a while, it's just like, dang, bro, I'm tired. Anyways, let me go to sleep. The best year in college was definitely senior year, because I could sleep and not really worry about my classes. The other years in high school, bro, oh, that was cooked. I had to sleep. I had to also take mind that, dang, wait, I actually got classes I need to, keep in the front of my mind, this, that, and the third. But like this tired feeling of just school, that same cycle, it definitely happened since quarantine. Not even since quarantine, but like as soon as I got in high school, that junk was just so tiring. So having to do another 4 years of this college junk, mind you, college classes are 10 times harder than high school classes, I'll say. And then it's also the fact that I never studied in high school. I maybe studied once or twice. Like I could count on one hand how many times I've studied in high school. So in college, not knowing how to study affects you so detrimentally, especially being an engineer, mechanical engineer to be, or majoring in mechanical engineering to be specific. This junk is like so much harder. And of course I'm going to adapt by any means, but that doesn't mean it's not hard. So like half of my college experience, I feel it's just like blue, because this junk is so overwhelming. So like, and then there's also the other clubs and stuff that it just simply doesn't interest me, bruh. I really just want to do these classes, play my game, watch some anime, read some books, talk to my friends, record for y'all, and I'm so content with that. Well, I guess I'm content with that. Everything but the college part, and do my classes. I don't like going to class, bruh. I'm gonna still go, but I don't like college at all, bro. These classes, it does this thing on you. That's one thing did I do that right? It definitely does this like thing on you, because one day you'll probably get up and you'll just be like, you'll be feeling horrible, but you pay for that class. So you gotta just be like, you gotta kind of not even shrug it off, just push through, I guess. Anyways, my bad. This junk is like kind of complex, but still. And one thing I will say, I'm probably gonna be talking about mental health a lot in this video, because like mental health in general is so freaking important, but college, it really affects your mental health a lot. Like, especially if you're already struggling with college itself, and then the after effects of when you get out of college, like having college just costs a lot of money, guys. But putting that aside, the aspect of college, I don't see many people, and of course I'm not gonna see every video, so there are probably people in videos that talk about the really bad not really bad, but the bad aspects or alone aspects of college, where you just be feeling like, dang, why am I doing this? In college, I have my friends, so it's not like I feel lonely in college. But then, dang, I'm bad at explaining these things, guys. But basically, kind of like when it comes to talking about your feelings, because that's such a strange concept. Talking about your feelings, I'm not gonna say yuck, because talking about your feelings is obviously good. You should do that. But it's obvious, once again, 10 times harder for somebody to do that when you've literally went dang near your, what, I guess I could say most or maybe even whole life without doing it for real. And then college, sometimes you, even if you're not even asking for advice, sometimes you really do need to get it out and like talk to somebody. Like, and sometimes, not saying that your friends aren't reliable people to talk about them with, but sometimes you don't even know how to go about the issue. You really won't. And like, that's a completely normal reaction. And I'm really just ranting to y'all. Yes, guys, it's a college rant for a reason, guys. But anyways, but like I was saying, my bad. Like I was saying, all that feelings and talking and stuff. So when you don't talk about that junk, it really just sits in your head. Those thoughts, like all it does is what? Replay in your head. Either replay or they just make you spiral. This, that, and the third. So the thoughts are just running rampant in your head. And for people of our generation, you know, music has always been heavy, but now it's like heavier than ever. People immediately cope with music, which is kind of understandable, because for a lot of people in our generation, our feelings are not really that validated. We can't really talk about them without somebody just saying, "Why do you even feel like that? Not even valid, bro. You got this, that, and the third." Like, I'm not trying to hear. Nobody trying to hear all that. Like, okay, bro. That's what makes people not even want to talk about their feelings. I believe. I feel. So they resort to music, or I can say what I resort to, or people I know resort to. Music. Overly. Oh my goodness. What was it? Junior year or sophomore year? It was bad. I had like 90,000 minutes on Spotify, I think. Something like that, bro. I listened to so much music that year. I still do listen to a lot of music. Like, there's always an AirPod in my ear. When that AirPod dies, put on my headset on the game or the laptop, more music. Or even books. Like, you know, I'm kind of reading multiple books right now, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of paused Mysterious Girlfriend X reread. I bought new comics. This comic kind of looks dope. I have 3, 4, and 5 because the comic store that I went to didn't have 1 and 2. Hopefully, when I get some more bread, I can buy 1 and 2. I really want to read this because it looks cool. I'm not really a comic person. I read mangas or regular books. So it's kind of me just diving into the comics thing or whatever. So books, heavily music. Like, I've been listening to a lot of indie rock and just that whole soft section, really. More rock too, and a lot of Minecraft music. Can you call it that? I guess, I don't know. Definitely a lot of that. I've kind of been diving into more bands. I really like listening to bands. I'm cool with Gorillaz. I need to listen to more of their discography. Chemical Romance. Then this new one, what is it called? Hold up. This new band, I just listened to it today, called Arranged in April. Personally, I like it. I like their music. I've just been diving into so many different types of music, just so, you know, just so I don't think about class, because class gets so overwhelming, and it's not even like it's all of them. It's just this one math class, differential equations, and I feel like that class is only hard because my professor is horrible at teaching. I still don't understand why you pay for a class just to teach yourself on YouTube. Genuinely, what's the logic behind that? I don't understand it, and I don't know, bruh. They just be hiring anybody. It is what it is, though. So all of those aspects, definitely been gaming so much, so heavy. Like, I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy, Overwatch with my peoples. Like, let me tell you how many hours I got on Final Fantasy, bro. That junk is actually crazy. I hope y'all can see it. Can y'all see? I hope so. I got a day and 6 hours. Mind you, I think this is like a 15-hour game or something like that. But I digress. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy, bro. I really like Final Fantasy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would always look at it back in the day and be like, 15 or 16 or however many they got. I'd be like, ooh. Anywho, but I'm playing it and I'm just like so invested. Like the first one, it wasn't really like character development type. You're just grinding levels, beating these bosses, bringing light back into the world. If I don't want to spoil it, because say if you do want to play it, you can experience it for the first time yourself. I don't want to spoil video games for people. Like I low-key did spoil Amori for some people. I still feel so bad for that. I should have known that I shouldn't have posted that part, but I still feel really bad. I'm sorry to those people. But putting that aside, I don't want to do that again. But anyways, a lot of video games. Like the last few weeks, bro, I've just been playing so many video games. That, reading, sleeping. Like, I don't know, class just gets like that. And then being an engineering major, all there is just engineering classes, bro. Those classes take up so much of your time. And maybe not even the class itself, the studying part, the studying aspect. Because all of them concepts you gotta understand. Oh, don't get me started. Mind you, this is week 7 maybe, or week 8. And I still don't even fully know. Bro, we're in unit 4 in differential equations. I'm still stuck on unit 2. So that's how you know it gets serious. I need to really get on that. But that's how the classes are for me. I'm not gonna lie. The classes aspect. Another thing that's very essential in this college experience is alone time. Like, and when I say alone time, obviously time to yourself, like going on a walk, actually enjoying nature. And I don't know, like going on a walk, probably even going to the library and just sitting there in your presence. I feel like that's very needed sometimes. But then again, there's people who just really like to surround themselves with people, which is natural, I guess. Not even I guess, that's natural. And that's kind of real. Who wouldn't want to be surrounded with their friends? But sometimes you genuinely do be needing time to yourself to sort things out, whether it be your life, school, or whatever. Because if you let it, life will overwhelm you so quickly. Because life just goes. It's not stopping for anybody. So you're supposed to just life isn't adapting to you. You have to adapt to it. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that, bro. And let me stop real quick. This is one thing I'm passionate about. The dining hall. The dining hall is so how do I even say this? Because I'll go there, because like I'm gonna eat. We paying money for that dining hall. Of course I'm gonna go there and eat. But for the amount of money that we pay to eat at the dining hall, it's just like slightly absurd for it to be like kind of mid and kind of repetitive, if that makes sense. Repetitive and mid and this, that, and a third. And the food isn't always, sometimes, like, unfortunately, not all the time, but sometimes it's kind of lacking in the sense of probably not cooked all the way, or just something. There's just something. So then you kind of just be like, bro, I ain't feeling the dining hall. So you come back, probably eat something that you got, like, soon I'm gonna have to be on a ramen noodle diet. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully not. So that'll happen. You gotta buy groceries. It just sucks that we don't like have our own like apartment or whatever yet, to where we can just cook on the stove, cook in an oven or something when we want to cook something like more exquisite. No, we just have my friend's microwave, which comes in clutch. But we can't always cook what we like fully want. Like, say if I want to make some bacon, eggs, and French toast, I can't just whip it up because don't got an oven or stove. So that's another part that kind of sucks about this college experience, though that will be changing. So when I get my own place, if the engineering classes aren't as tedious, which I'm sure they will be, because this is going to be their junior year, I will be in my own. Well, not my own. I'm going to be with my friends. But we're going to have our own abode, humble abode. So that's like a plus meaning I can actually whip stuff up in the kitchen. I'm not saying this like I'm a chef, because I'm definitely not. I got so much things I need to learn how to make better and all of that, but still, it's nice to even be able to do it in, first place. I'm not gonna lie, these instructions are kind of buns, bro. Like, they're not even telling me, like, when there's like a new piece I gotta put on, I gotta use context clues. Like, these instructions are step by step. Like, this is how I'm expecting when I get my job in mechanical engineering, if, YouTube doesn't skyrocket like I would want it to. I want it to be step by step, not gotta infer, gotta use context clues, this, that, and the third. No, I ain't go through 4 years of torture to use context clues. Like, that thinking about that actually, I kind of just irritated myself thinking about it. I really hope that's not the case. Back to the mental health aspect, because like, this is a serious matter. Not too serious, but y'all know the gist of what I mean. It's such a serious thing, and like, there's so many people who either don't even think that something's wrong with them, or they're just scared to come out about it because of how they've been treated, or they feel like they're invalid for feeling that way, or they're scared of what might happen to them. Because like, if what you're talking about, if you do go to a therapist and it's that severe, you might end up going to a psych ward. And some people, maybe even a lot of people, are kind of scared of that. I don't fully know why, because I never been there, so I can't tell you why they feel that way. Like, that's an experience I can't begin to, like, I don't know why, so I can't even expound on that. But I know that's how lots of people probably feel. But geez Louise, like, yo, they gotta change something up, because like, people should probably, like, I don't know, I feel like more people would want to go if they feel safe or heard or something. If they don't feel safe or heard, then like, what the heck? What did I do wrong? Should I tell you how excited I am to play Resident Evil 9 for y'all? And I know I didn't even finish Resident Evil 2, 3, 4. But guys, you gotta understand, this is Resident Evil 9. I feel like that should be put on pause. The other game should be put on pause. This is D9 Requiem. I'm looking forward to how it is, because I don't know, Leon is like way older. I'm not sure if Ada's going to be in the game again. Who knows? I'm sure she will be older, looking cool and all that. I really wonder what the concept is going to be this time. I really do. So I haven't even watched any trailers. I probably should get on that, but I'm so excited to play that game. Mikey, I'm looking at this junk, bro. I don't think I'm gonna finish before class starts, cause I have to go on a Venom to get to campus, bro, or shuttle, whatever, bro. I have to get on that to go to campus. Okay, I know we aren't gonna finish, but this is what I've done so far. I know, it's like, dog, that's all you did. Don't worry about it. Just know it took a lot to get here. It took so much to get here. Bro, I know these aren't Legos technically, but I haven't touched Legos in like how long, bro? Mind you, these pieces are smaller than usual. Like, they're like if a human being to a giant. Like, it's just like, you gotta be really careful, bro. But so far in my 2 years in college, I'm a sophomore now, I'll say the college experience is 5 or 6. It's not all that, cause like, I'm not even a big fan of engineering. It's like, it's kind of just is, like, it's not a passion. It's like it'll benefit me a pretty decent amount, but it's not like I love it. It's not like I really love it. Like, but I do definitely love, doing YouTube, but I kind of got to make this a priority, because, I'm paying for college. Like, what? Of course, I got to make that a priority. And it can take me far in life. With YouTube, it's kind of like it's not certain that it'll always hit the community or target audience or whatever. And not everybody's going to find me interesting to stick around. Though I'm thankful that y'all are 202 subscribers and y'all still here. Thank you, I really appreciate it. But still, like, I'm not gonna say that's luck based. There's nothing luck based about it. It's just skill issue, skill issue. So of course, I really do want to still indulge YouTube as much as I can, because this is genuinely a passion of mine. I actually like talking to y'all, playing video games for y'all, even building Sanemi for y'all. Like, this is cool, interesting. I've been looking at this since October. I'm supposed to build this. So like, I don't know. Actually talking to y'all made me actually take this junk out the box and build it for real. I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish all of it. No, I'm not gonna finish it all off camera, but definitely gonna put it somewhere in the corner somewhere when I do finish. But all in all, me personally, this college experience, a lot of people say it's the best years of our lives. Bruh, so far the best year of my life is still senior year. I'm not gonna lie to you. Well, the second half of senior year. So I'm still waiting on this oh so great experience. And of course, once again, you make your own experience. You really do. That's true. But nothing in college is what I'm looking forward to doing in life. So like, there's that, like, there's my major, and I'm looking forward to that. Not even looking forward to that. That's, to benefit me, get a decent job, make some money. But like, it's not anything intertwined with playing video games, reading, like doing my hobbies. I would love for my hobby to be my job, which is why I want YouTube to skyrocket. Of course, that's a skill. That would be a skill issue. I need to be more consistent, play more games, be more dedicated to editing. Ooh, we editing, bro. Editing. But like, it just is what it is. I be editing my own videos. It's not like I'm some big person to where I can ask somebody else to edit or pay somebody else to edit. Like, what? They probably charge for that. Not even probably. They do charge for that. And that's hefty money that I don't got for real. But putting that aside, I know I say putting that aside a lot. Definitely, this vlogging thing is actually a good idea. I might do this more often. I'm so glad to my friend Rose. I don't think she minds me saying her name. I'm so glad to her for pitching me this idea. Like, I've thought about it, but then she was like, she brought it up again, which was like, yeah, maybe this is good, because I'm not always going to want to play video games. I do like talking to y'all, so it works out. I'm definitely going to try to do these more often. Might make it a series, who knows. Then another topic. The creators of Little Nightmares 1 and 2 came out with this game called Reanimal. It looks tough. And I really liked Little Nightmares 1 and Little Nightmares 2. Little Nightmares 2 was stressing me out. But anyways, I really like those two. 3. Anyways, I really like the first two, and the creators are on Reanimal. And I actually need to ask him. I don't know if he's down for it. I'm gonna ask my friend Cosmic Kyo if he wants to play it on the channel again. If not, that's fine. We're just gonna play it off stream. But I kinda do want to play it on the channel. We will see. We will see. Putting college aside, there are so many visions. Like, if I wasn't thinking about the aspect of school, there's so many visions and things I have for the channel that I would like to do. I'm gonna just talk about them now, because why not? I definitely do want to do this streaming thing more often. I would like to. If I had free reign, I would want to stream more, because like, it's pretty chill actually, talking with y'all in real time. That's pretty dope. Vlogging more, I think that's a pretty cool concept. Doing book reviews, that is something where I've thought about it. It seems cool, but actually thinking about it, it seems even cooler, because I do kind of want to bring book readers to this channel too, not just gamers and anime watchers, but people who also read books, because I want to read recommendations from y'all, and I would want to see if y'all read the same books as me, so we could like talk about it. That's pretty cool also. So that's another concept I would love to do. And There might be more. There's not. It's just not clicking just yet. But obviously, games is the biggest aspect right now. So I think that's all for the college experience. Cause that's what I've been doing. Games, sleep, music, the gym. I've been going to the gym a lot. My friend Rose did bring up doing gym vlogs, what I do in the gym. I have to do research on that because I don't mind doing that at all. I just don't know how that aspect goes, like, you know. And then I don't really have a camera, so like I'd be recording off my phone, and once again, I don't know how that goes for real. I'm still such a beginner, but we are gonna make it work because guess what? We always make things work to the best of our abilities. I'm gonna still use his quote that Corey Kenshin used. It's not what you have, it's what you do with what you have. That quote, I've stuck with that quote for so long, ever since I watched his videos. Hey man, that'd be Corey Kenshin. But still, I'm definitely looking forward to doing gym vlogs, and lately I've been doing a One Punch Man challenge with Cosmic Kyo and I think some of my other friends. It's kind of smooth sailing, but there are them days where it's just like it's hard to actually commit because you just don't feel it in your bones to do it that day. Like, you're probably just not feeling it, probably just want to slouch all day, and it gets to a point where you're just like, nah, I ain't getting up from bed. And I need to stop having that mindset because there's definitely body goals I want to reach. There's this one Manhwa character. Like, I want to kind of not look like him, but it's kind of inspiring me, I guess, an aspect. If any of y'all read this, Fight Class 3. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, Jujite. My bad if I'm saying it wrong, but he's definitely really inspired me in a way. And I know, like, his mindset, not in a mindset aspect, I know he's like kind of not fully there in the head, but like body goals wise, I want to have that commitment, that dedication and all that. But damn, I'm going off track, aren't I? I'm talking too much, not even on that topic. My bad, bruh, my bad. But anyways, it was really nice talking to y'all Ravens after so freaking long. It was nice talking to y'all, and look forward to future videos. I'm not gonna put a time on it. I'm not, because I don't know when the next one's gonna be. And even putting that aside, I got like 2 or 3 videos I need to edit, but that's besides the point. Like, you'll see when you see it. But anyways, it was really nice talking with y'all again. I hope y'all enjoyed this video about the college experience. Hope y'all like and subscribe and continue to stick around. Peace, Ravens.